Jesuit College Preparatory School of Dallas is proud to recognize Congressman Michael McCaul from the class of 1980 as the 2014 Distinguished Alumnus of the Year. Congressman Michael McCaul is a fourth-generation Texan and one of four brothers, all who attended Jesuit. Before Jesuit, McCaul graduated from Christ the King Catholic School. He went on to earn a Bachelor of Arts in History from San Antonio's Trinity University and his Juris Doctor from St. Mary's University. McCaul also attended Harvard University, taking courses in the Kennedy School of Government. Congressman McCaul is married to Linda Mays McCaul. They are proud parents of 5 children, Caroline, Jewel, and the triplets Lauren, Michael, and Avery. Prior to Congress, McCaul worked as an attorney and a federal prosecutor. He served as Chief of Counterterrorism and National Security in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas, as well as led the Joint Terrorism Task Force. He also served as Texas Deputy Attorney General and served as a federal prosecutor in the Department of Justice's Public Integrity Section in Washington, D.C. He currently serves as the U.S. Representative for Texas's 10th Congressional District, which stretches from Austin to Houston. He also serves as the chairman of the House Committee on Homeland Security. McCaul was influenced greatly by his Jesuit experience, and he in turn has had a special influence on his classmates. Despite his hectic schedule, McCaul maintains contact with several of his Jesuit brothers to this day.
He had great parents. They raised him the right way. He had a great upbringing, a Jesuit, that led into law school, that led into serving our country and to continue to go up the ladder. So it's really neat to see the little kid that I knew in the sandbox, on CNN and Meet the Press and making decisions that form our country.
We kept up after college, of course, and Mike was in Ron and I's wedding. Well, then Mike went into politics, and over the years, despite all the obligations that he has, when he comes in town and we get together with him, it's like old times.
Well, senior year I went out for wrestling, or I joined the team, and I can say that Mike helped give me a lot of tips and training on how to make weight. Unfortunately, he was a skilled wrestler and he didn't pass along any other tips, so I got pinned quite a bit. I don't blame Mike for that, though.
He wrestled this guy like 2 to 3 times that year, and he beat Mike every time. And so then we get to conference, and the whole year, our senior year, we were like, we want to go to state, we want to go to state, we want to go to state. And who does Mike get matched up against? This one wrestler. And I remember I kept score of that match, and once again, Mike, strong-willed, his resilience, his toughness, he actually pinned the guy and went on to state. That's what I loved about him.
Mike and I wrestled 4 years together in high school. Mike was a very good wrestler and a very hard worker. Our wrestling coach, Father Calorie, was very hard on us, and Mike was always there. Mike and I were in a similar weight class together, so we got to roll around on the mats quite a bit together and spend a lot of time together working out. I'm trying to remember which of us were better. We'll have to ask Mike that question.
When he was up for his first job after he got out of law school, he was going to be a defense lawyer, and he put me down as a reference because I had known him so long, and he told me somebody would be calling me, and they did call me. They asked me 2 or 3 very simple questions. I remember calling Michael back, and I was pretending like I was crying, and I said, "Michael, they broke me down, they made me tell the story about this and that," and he was like, "Oh, I can't believe you told him that story, you really didn't tell him that." I said, "No, I'm just kidding with you." So anyway, I did have him worried there for a little bit.
This past spring break, I took the family to Washington, D.C., and as we came up to his office to meet him, he took a time out, came over, gave me a great big hug, said hello to the family, but then he apologized and he excused himself because he was doing an interview with Fox News. So that's the kind of thing that every day Mike has to deal with that commoners like us just can't quite imagine.
Mike is a testament of what the Jesuit education is all about. He's hardworking, he's honest, he's ethical. Mike is a good family man, a good husband. He's just set an example that all of us should try to live by.
But what you also learn at Jesuit is that you're a man for others. And not only did Mike McCaul take it to the next step, he took it further. So now he's a man for the whole country.
I give a lot of credit to his parents and his Catholic upbringing. I think those things and that being part of the Jesuit family is what really made him what he is today, and has carried on in that way and carried on in that spirit.
Jesuit, I think, instills in in students that men for others attitude. And I think Mike has taken that, and he's shown that or exemplified that in everything that he does.
When you go back and you think about, his family, how he grew up, where he went to school, not only has he set an example for my children, okay, but hopefully he set an example for all the people that are graduating from Jesuit from here on out.
As a Jesuit school, we certainly look at what Ignatius was trying to teach us about finding God in all things. And everything is to be used in the service of God. So we look at a lot of things being good. It's how you use it. How do you serve God with that? And I think Mike uses his leadership, and I believe he uses his leadership, to really advance the cause of good in so many different ways. Whether it's advancing the cause of good in his technology, whether it's advancing the cause of good in the healthcare industry, making this country safer. Those are all great tenets of Ignatian spirituality that were formed back when Mike was here as a student, and that he's carried them throughout his life.
Mac, from the class of '80, congrats on your award. You definitely earned it. You're a man for others. Agape.
Michael, congratulations on this great Jesuit honor. I'm very proud of you, and it's been a great ride and a journey of being your friend.
Mike, on behalf of myself and Rhonda and the class of 1980, we're very proud of all your accomplishments, and Jesuit could not have picked out a better recipient for this award.
Mike, I'm very proud of you. Congratulations on this great honor.
Sandbox Buddy, on behalf of all Christ the King Crusaders, Jesuit Rangers, congratulations. Couldn't happen to a better guy, and thank you for serving our country and doing the job you're doing. I love you, buddy.